Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met yet, go and put hashtag pajama in the comments below. So it's the first time you're being exposed to Pajama Grandma. Today, I want to talk a little bit about forgiveness. Forgiveness, because so many times, so often, we are hurt by other people. People do things and say things. A lot of times they don't even have a clue that they're hurting us or harming us in any way, shape, or form because they're so involved with what they're doing in their own life. You know, think of being cut off in traffic. When you're cut off in traffic or something and you get all upset, 90% of the time the other person doesn't even have a clue that you're upset because they're just in their own little zone. They're in their own little world, their own little car, doing their own little thing, and they're really not even paying attention to anybody else. Their mind might be wandering. Their mind might be wandering. They might be paying attention to changing the radio or their cell phone, gosh forbid. But chances are when they do things, it's got nothing to do with you. That's why it's important to be a defensive driver and pay attention to what's going on in the world. Because a lot of other people driving, death trap vehicles aren't paying attention. Another side note. But forgiveness is very similar. A lot of times people hurt us and harm us in ways that they don't really intend to. They don't understand the overall ramifications of their behaviors or their actions or their thoughts or their words. And it's hard to forgive people. I think human nature is that it's hard to forgive people. But more importantly, it's hard to forgive ourselves for letting those people hurt us in the first place. We've all been hurt before. We've all been in relationships or had unrequited love or, relationships that didn't work out or businesses or things that didn't work out or things that we've tried to do that we thought were something we wanted to do and then we failed or we quit doing them and we beat ourselves up. So forgiveness is about letting ourselves off the hook. It's more about forgiving ourselves for not being perfect and for not making the choices that we should have made because hindsight's always 20/20. Forgiveness is about letting ourselves be free to learn, to love, to grow, to change, to do something else in the future and not be trapped in the past because there's nothing we can do about the past. So forgiveness, although it feels like when we're doing it that it's about the other person, it's never about the other person. It's always about forgiving ourselves for whatever, for decisions that we made, for things that we've said, for things that we've done, for things that we wish we'd done. It's just letting ourselves off the hook. So let yourself off the hook today for whatever it is that you need to forgive yourself for and forever it is that you need to forgive to get over because forgiveness is always a gift to ourselves. It isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about letting us off the hook. So let yourself off the hook today and I will chat with you tomorrow. Pajama Grandma out. Bye.